everybody, and welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. I want to show you 4 stocks that I think have explosive potential. I think they have a lot of upside, and these are stocks that you probably haven't even heard of, and so they haven't been discovered by everybody else yet. And that's when I like to get into stocks, when people are not talking about them. I don't like to buy stocks at a high price when everybody else has loaded up. I like to buy stocks at a low price before everybody else discovers it, all right? So here's the first one, and I'll put in the description below this video, I'll put some information about these stocks where you can find more information about them and also the ticker symbols. All right, so the first one, first company is called Delic. Delic as in psychedelic, right? And it's a psychedelics wellness media and education company. I see that there are psychedelics-based businesses popping up all over the place, all over North America. And I've been watching the rise of this sector as a whole. So there's been a lot of interest in publicly traded companies validating these kinds of treatments in the psychedelics market there. And Delic, I see it as a leader in educating the public about the healing potential of psychedelics and in promoting the safe treatment environments for this. So, as I said, I like to invest in companies that are underreported and underappreciated, but also companies that are making positive changes in the world. And this is definitely one of them. So Delic is a publicly traded company. The stock tickers are on the CSE Canadian exchange, it is DELC, and on the OTCQB, the OTC markets, it is DELCF, and the website is deliccorp.com, DELICCORP.com, and I'm really excited to see what's coming for Delic in 2021, both in terms of the stock price and the company's developments. You can see right here on the corporate presentation, it was formed to become the leader in the nascent and growing space of psychedelic wellness and to harness the rapidly growing medical market using psychedelic therapy as effective and legal treatments for post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, and other mental health conditions. I'm actually pretty impressed with this company, and it's certainly worth looking at. And the founders right there, Jackie Stang and Matt Stang, and they have a pretty important vision, I think, for the psychedelics market. So, I'm not going to read this whole presentation, and I have three more stocks to talk about, so stick around. But it's just a huge market potential as they see it. Around 32 million people in the U.S. have used psychedelics at least once, and around 17% of all American adults between the ages of 21 to 64%. And $500 billion annual U.S. spend on prescription drugs. So there's a big opportunity for disruption here with psychedelics as I see it. So I recommend checking out again, DELC on the Canadian market and on the OTC market, DELCF. All right, so check that one out. And here is another one. It is called Switch. The ticker symbol is SWCH. And do you see all those the moving pictures on your screen right now? Can you guess what those are? It looks pretty cool and futuristic. Well, those are data centers. And that's pretty neat because I think, and lucrative potentially, because I believe that the world is going to need to house more and more data, especially in the cloud. And the cloud is not actually housed in the clouds in the sky, of course. It is in huge, giant supercomputers like these. And they have to be warehoused and stored. And it's not small amounts of information anymore. It's huge amounts of information. So SWCH is the ticker symbol. Just really quickly, so you'll learn about this. Founded in 2000, headquartered in Las Vegas, Nevada, Switch is built on the intelligent and sustainable growth of the internet. The founder, Rob Roy, developed more than 500 issued and pending patent claims covering data center designs that manifested into the world-renowned data centers and their technology solution ecosystems. Very cool stuff there. And talk about clients, I mean, these are some famous names, Switch's clients: eBay, Amazon, AWS, Amgen, Intuit, Logitech, Intel, Cisco. My goodness, okay. Hulu, the list just keeps going and going. Citrix. So yeah, this is a major company that people don't talk about. When I go on financial message boards, I see people talking about GameStop and things like that, which is fine, but I don't see them talking about Switch stocks. So maybe make the switch, okay, from whatever you're investing in to possibly a small stake in SWCH stock, something to think about, okay? So check that out. The next one, yes, I am including an electric vehicle stock in there, okay? But I don't love necessarily every electric vehicle stock equally. Sure, you can buy Tesla stock, which is already quite pricey. They had one stock split after it was expensive, and then Tesla stock shot up again and became expensive again. What, are they going to split the stock again? Maybe. But why not instead consider a company that is not so expensive in terms of the stock, and it is Xpeng Motors. And the ticker symbol is not Xpeng, it is XPEV. But the company is Xpeng, and it is an Asian company. It's Chinese, founded in 2015. It's a leading Chinese smart electric vehicle company. And they develop and market and manufacture smart EVs in China. They become, it says here, a proven leader in the rapidly growing smart EV market. Their SUV is called the G3, and they have a four-door sports sedan called the P7. So I think this is, another under-the-radar opportunity. And I wrote an article on Xpeng. Vehicle delivery growth thrusts Xpeng into the limelight. And again, it is XPEV. And there's a picture of the G3. And I just wanted to point out that a lot of people like NIO right now, which is fine. NIO had a 121% increase in the December vehicle deliveries, and that's very impressive, 121% growth in vehicle deliveries for NIO. But if you think that's good, check out Xpeng, which has, let me see if I could find it here. Xpeng had a 35% month-over-month increase in December, and a 326% year-over-year vehicle delivery increase in December. So NIO had 100-something% increase in year-over-year vehicle delivery. Xpeng had 326%. So at least as far as that month goes, we see that Xpeng is on a bigger growth trajectory than even NIO is. All right, I'm not saying don't buy NIO stock. If you want to buy it, be my guest, but Xpeng is growing even faster, and it doesn't have the huge priced-in growth that I think Tesla and NIO have. I was recommending NIO back when it was $2.50 or $3 a share, not when it was over $50. Okay, so you got to get in early to these things, not late, in my opinion. All right, so that's XPEV stock, and then the last one is Radar. Radar stock. But it is Rada, R-A-D-A is the actual ticker symbol, R-A-D-A on the stock market. And this is one that people don't talk about much. It is under the radar, I had to say it, okay. Tactical radars for the maneuver force. This is an interesting one. I don't see really people appreciating how important radar technology is for military applications. I mean, you think of tanks, sure, but do you think about the radar systems that they need? Rada, R-A-D-A, is a pioneer of combat-proven multi-mission software-defined radars for enhanced survivability of on-the-move operations, offering a wide range of compact, lightweight radar platforms on the cutting edge of 4D AESA pulse Doppler technology. Our systems meet the highest SWaP-C criteria. There we go, right? So you got the radar systems, field-proven excellence for defense and aerospace. And I just want to show you a couple of news pieces, or the headlines at least. Rada expects 2021 revenues to grow by over 60%. Above $120 million. That's huge growth they're expecting. And then the other one that I looked at says Rada announces a record of $102 million in new orders for 2020. So 2020 was amazing for this company, and according to the expectations, 2021 revenues are going to be even better if things go as planned. All right, there are no guarantees in the markets, but Rada stock, RADA, is certainly worth looking at. All right, so I gave you 4 different stocks today that I want you to consider. In the links in the description below this video, I will put all these ticker symbols so you don't have to write them down. You could just look in the description, and also the websites and other resources so you can look into these stocks. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you for watching and listening.